Welcome back to Inspired Parenting Solutions. Today I would like to talk about how important it is that children are being active in their lives and that they enjoy their activities. It is not about being active on a schedule that is a constant commitment to a group, a teacher, or an environment that is not natural. I have observed many times that one of the reasons children act up and are difficult to parent is because they spend too much time at a computer or at a TV screen. What parents need to know is that actually the brain is not developing in front of a TV screen. It can be shown with children that when they receive personal instructions from a teacher, let's say in a foreign language, that they will learn something about that foreign language. But when you offer the same instruction on a CD or on a DVD, the brain remains completely passive. Now sometimes that is nice when a child is ill or when there's really a time that needs to be sort of like covered with something. We all enjoy the passivity of sitting in front of a movie and zoning out and just enjoying the images and the pictures and the stories. But for your child's day-to-day life, it can be very dangerous because he is in an accelerated stage of needing to develop the brain through activity. The brain cannot develop without activity. That means movement and the activation of all the five senses. Now, when a child is very still and very inactive in front of a TV screen or a computer or a Game Boy or an iPod, that might be kind of convenient for parenting sometimes because you know your child is safe and quiet and you can get things done. But when you know that it really shuts down their brain, their own ability to learn and their own creativity, then I think we ought to look at these devices with a lot more caution. In fact, neuroscientists all across the board are warning us of the early introduction and the overuse of digital devices in our children and in our youth. This is because they can see that the brain is decelerated, language development goes down when young children watch TV, and social abilities go down when your teen or preteen spends too much time in front of a computer, even though he thinks he's connected with hundreds of people in social media. What these children really need, and it is not a need just on an emotional feel-good plane, it is a need to basically create the brain structure that will be the foundation for social relationships and for creativity and activity later in life. If children hang out in front of the computer being somewhat quiet but missing out on development, then that's the cause for stress, even 3 hours later, when you try to communicate with your child and you find there is no basis anymore to communicate with him or her. So I'm just not wanting to woo-woo everything that's out there, like new development, new technology. It's all very exciting and good. But we need to be so responsible and careful in how we use these things and not just fly off the exuberance of the first discovery and overdo it, because we could be losing a lot of ground, and our children, in fact, could be losing a lot of ground by overusing these things.